everyone, and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2025. We're bringing you the finals this weekend, and we're going to start it off with a very exciting match between Taiwan and China. Two teams that are very well respected and are very deserving of being here, and are going to be fighting really hard to get into the next stage of the tournament. Both of these teams have podium potential, and they're going to do their best to showcase it to you all today. I am Teasel, and casting this amazing match with me will be Yasuo.
Hello everybody, I'm really happy to be here again with you this week for the finals. It's going to be exciting, we have really exciting matches coming up. Yeah, first one, Taiwan, China. I'm really excited to see what they pull off on this week's pool, as it got harder as well again, obviously.
Yeah, I think I've seen some players kind of saying that some of the some of the maps, some of the skill sets do increase quite a lot. But then there are a couple of maps within the pool that are quite a bit easier and kind of become more of a consistency accuracy battle. So we have a really wide range of different things going on here. And, you know, especially since we've not had the opportunity to see any other teams tackle this pool yet, we don't really have a baseline to work with. So it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of scores start coming out between these two teams.
Absolutely, and especially with picks like the Nomad 3, where BPM really increases in comparison to last week. We could actually see some teams struggling with a third player. This could happen.
Absolutely. This is a team tournament after all. Even if two of your players get the perfect score, if your third player just can't quite keep up, you can lose the point.
Absolutely.
Be starting off with the bans, and Taiwan will have the first choice.
Nomad 4 is going to be banned in Taiwan.
That's
here.
Unfortunate to see, but I can respect it. Nomad 4 is our gimmick map, and it's very difficult. You know, anything that's kind of labeled gimmick with map or ZTH will strike fear into the hearts of any player in this game.
You read CTH and you already know what you're expecting, so a fair ban.
Yeah. So China now have the full rest of the pool to decide what they want to ban. And I don't really know exactly what they'll go for. Let's see.
Hard Rock 2.
Hard Rock 2, okay. I guess it's kind of fair. Because I do know that Taiwan does have a set of very good Hard Rock players, so I guess China kind of maybe feels that they can't quite keep up with that, so looks like we have everything all set in stone, and we're gonna go on into the first pick, and it'll be by China.
The entire lobby is screaming. The pressure is closing in.
Yeah, because we're in the losers bracket now. It's if you lose the match, you're just out of the tournament. Your run for the badge is over. So it's exactly. The thing is, it's only the first match out of two that all of these teams in the losers bracket will need to get to the badge as well. So, you know, they at least want to kind of win this one, get the top four, and be within that chance to get the badge.
Screaming with this pressure being put on you is understandable, I would say. But yeah, we have our first pick from China. It's going to be Fremont 1.
And apparently to them, this was the Nomad 1 for their tryout pool last year.
Well,
maybe this will give them a bit of an advantage. They are deciding to first pick it, so they must be feeling pretty confident.
Yeah, that calling out in the lobby might put extra pressure on Taiwan as well, as they might be confident in this pick already. But I'm sure the Taiwanese players have played this map before as well. It's a classic.
It is, yeah. It's been around for so long. I believe one of the first kind of maps have been loved and all that for Taiko, so yeah, all these players will have played it many times, and of course, plenty of times this past week. But I'm more interested to see what mods they decide to do, because, you know, being able to full combo the map with no mod at this stage is something everyone here should be able to do with their eyes closed. It's about stacking on the mods. This map, you know, being free mod 1, it is fairly accessible, there's nothing too crazy going on, you know, of course it is a 7-star, there's a couple of bursts here and there, but it's fairly consistent overall. So
yeah,
what mods we get here in total is going to make the big difference, and it looks like there's going to be no mod advantage overall, as we have Yuemiao, Hariada, Minato, and KK Negative on the hidden Hard Rock, Monkey D. Luffy on the Hard Rock, and Super SSS on the hidden.
Yeah, 2 hidden Hard Rocks each is understandable, I'd say.
Yeah, so for the hidden Hard Rock players, it's going to be kind of the faster SV consistency paired with hidden on top. Their scores are going to matter a lot here, but for the other 2 players on just the 1 mod, they have less maximum score to work with, so it's going to be even more crucial for them to keep their full combos. Yuemiao is going to be the first player to find the miss though, giving China an early lead.
Yeah, the hidden Hard Rock players don't have to be scared of any speed ups in SV, as this map has barely any, if any.
So they need to be careful of these bursts.
Absolutely, yeah. Those
Ariada finding misses as well.
It's not looking good for Taiwan right now. Both hidden Hard Rock players are down. Yuemiao is able to recover quite a bit now going into this PI.
Yeah, we still have 3 full combos on the side of China though. We have some more bursts coming up though. And it's nothing for these players.
Nope. They pull through.
So with a 65,000 score lead on China's first pick, things are looking great going into the final quarter of the map. There's a slowdown section and then just going to the final Ki, where once again it's nothing too crazy, just more of just kind of what we've seen earlier on. They've just not got to make sure that they don't let nerves get to them.
Yeah, but look at that accuracy from Super SSS. Oh, KK Negative finding a break. Trading with Yuemiao now.
Match it.
Yeah. But there's not enough time left. And China wins their first pick.
Yeah, it looks like that was a very strong first pick for China, winning with a 64,000 score lead. Super SSS only 5100 full combo with hidden. And of course, Minato with the hidden Hard Rock full combo.
Impressive play.
Monkey Luffy on the Hard Rock full combo as well. 18100, still very strong score.
Yes, China seems to be more confident, as we saw before. As they typed that in the chat.
But it's all good for Taiwan, as that was China's first pick. So we're going to go over and see what Taiwan chooses. Imagine they probably might stay away from free mod at the moment.
Probably.
I'm trying to think kind of what skill sets kind of stand out to me. Taiwan. I feel like they probably want to avoid hidden 1. I think China would generally have the advantage on that, having quite a few really good slow hidden players, and as well the mapper advantage, even though they're not on the team. Shokan has previously been a very strong team member for Team China in the past, so who knows, might make the difference. They're gonna go double time 2 though.
BT2.
Just kind of going for that inner Oni consistency at very high BPM. It's a Gaston map, so you know it's gonna be a good one. for the most part, comfy patterns, comfy transitions.
Yeah, last week Taiwan had a really good score, team score on Double Time 2, so maybe they tried to pull that up again. Second place overall last week in team scores, so this is pretty impressive.
Yeah, someone's saying that Taiwan is kind of pretty much consistently the number 2 team at Double Time 2, kind of across the World Cups. No points for guessing who would be number 1, but so it does seem like a very sensible pick for Taiwan here. Like as long as they just kind of perform similarly to how they perform in all their previous times playing this sort of map, they'll be fine.
Yeah, and this being a rather more accessible Double Time 2 pick, it's not really too hard, it's a little more difficult on the star rating, but more straightforward patterns, which makes this a classic Double Time pick, I'd say. Also, it's a guest and on a new map, so you can expect rather
the downtime sections are kind of a bit more dense as well compared to what we've seen in previous weeks, where it's all just kind of like single taps. There's actual patterning kind of going on these sections, so there's kind of no proper rest time. But everyone hitting the streams going into the Kiai. Everyone looking so consistent so far. It's just kind of an accuracy difference with Super SSS and Michael ONL kind of struggling with the accuracy down in that 98. But if there were to be a miss for Taiwan, that would potentially pass the lead over to China. So no mistakes can be afforded. I mean, losing a breakpoint on your first pick would be devastating. Minato is the player to miss the highest score for China. Halfway into the map, score lead extends up to about 45k and will grow thanks to the combo advantage for Taiwan. We do have this kind of guitar solo section though. Parroting often gets a bit trickier. Hariada finds a miss. We've got these streams. Big misses from Hariada. But I don't think it's going to be enough to pass lead back over to China. Taiwan just have to hold really, really strong here. We've got one more Kiai left to go, a quarter of the map.
And players need to be careful of the last stream section. SSV also slowed down a little bit at the ending. So there's potential. Not sure if the score is able to go over though, because 30k is still quite a bit.
Absolutely. Their accuracy is just really helping them keep that lead. Minato being the player to find the misses. Double miss there for Taiwan on the final stream. But
nope, that's scary. But they still pulled off.
There was nowhere near enough time for China to catch back up. Michael with the full combo, just unfortunately not quite able to keep up in the accuracy side of things. But, you know, strong first pick from Taiwan. They stuck to their fundamentals and it worked out great.
Absolutely.
So we also had a full combo from Polomo. 99.15.
Yeah, the pick goes back to China now. So
wonderful to see them go straight for free mode 2 or something.
Yeah, or hidden. Like as you mentioned previously, they can just easily pull that off. There we go.
There we go. Hidden 2.
Staying away from
I was maybe thinking
for now.
Yeah, I was thinking they'd probably lean more towards Hidden 1 than Hidden 2, but perhaps they're kind of, you know, feeling warmed up after playing at double time, so they want to play the faster one just now. But
yeah, that makes sense.
Despite this one being faster, it has quite a bit of BPM change and all that going on, so plenty of opportunity to catch everyone out as well.
BPM fluctuating between 75 and 299 it was. So this is a little difficult and a little challenging, especially with hidden applied to it.
Absolutely.
China seems to be confident to be able to pick that into Taiwan here.
Alright. Some roster swaps. We have Polomo, High Greeks, and Yuemiao for Taiwan, and Super SSS, KK Negative, and Michael ONL for China.
Alright, let's get into it.
Yeah, this map has a lot going on in its 1 minute 58 seconds, which you'll see unfold very quickly.
Oh yeah, and you can already see the BPM changes.
Taiwan takes an early lead out of the intro. It's only by about 10k. Everyone's still full comboing. Never mind, Yuemiao finds a huge set of misses. Michael does trade a couple though.
Oh, the score is... Yuemiao fighting misses again. Score
It's
goes
back
back
in
to
China's
China.
lead, but barely. These two players just getting caught out by all these really quick SV changes.
Yeah, Michael and Yuemiao really struggling with accuracy as well. Super SSL still holding 99% accuracy, which is really impressive on this a pick like this.
Yeah, regarding the accuracies, China can have advantage as well. Super SS and KK Negative higher than both Polomo and High Greeks. With KK Negative and High Greeks finding misses of their own, it's only Polomo and Super SS now. Slow section. Double miss for Taiwan. That's good. Triple now. Perfect for China.
No combos left.
Just
now Super SSS
over 100k,
holding.
they're just going to try run away with this one.
They are able to look at Super SSS just still full comboing with the 99% accuracy. Really strong
no
for
one is
China.
even close to their score.
No.
That is insane. 1,035k. The next highest score in the lobby was getting out of at 978k. That is incredible. Wow. I mean, things maybe looked a bit dicey in the beginning as the score flipped back and forth. But overall, at the end, China got a score lead of well over 100,000 and took a really good point there.
Yeah, despite Michael O'Nell's score, just a B score, but still supporting enough to China being able to take this.
Honestly, that is potentially the highest score that we'll see on that map all weekend.
Very well possible, yeah.
No, I think a player such as Grape T has the opportunity to kind of surpass it, but it's the kind of map where you could pretty easily pick up misses as well. So, very, very difficult to tell. But we're going to be kind of switching things up now and going for Nomad 7. Wait, no, this isn't Nomad 7. No, it is Nomad 7.
It is Nomad 7, yes.
Sorry, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, it's a new slot in this week's pool for finals and grand finals.
Yeah, because teams need to get 7 points to win now, so we added a 7th Nomad.
It only makes sense. Nomad 7 is, yeah, very strange, odd rhythms. This is basically what Nomad 7 is.
Yeah, the strange, crazy, odd rhythms mapped by Rise.
Of course. Of course it's what by Rise.
You know, of course, it seems obvious, you know, get some of the best mappers to map these sorts of picks, especially for the World Cup, but it makes it more terrifying, because they know exactly how to manipulate everything just to make it that much more difficult.
Yes. Especially this being a Taiko World Cup edit as well, so you can expect it being prepared for this tournament, especially for those players to handle everything that this map brings along with it.
Oh, I must be feeling pretty good about this one, though, if they're willing to second pick it. This is something I wouldn't have kind of expected to come out so early from any team. Especially since it is a new slot, and there's kind of no previous scores to compare to either. Things are going to start off fairly chill. Just some slightly wonky snapping and burst. But we'll take this concept and kind of accelerate it quite a bit more as the map goes on. These really tight bursts, quite difficult to read, let alone the accuracy aspect of them as well. Taiwan are finding a bit of an easier time with. We have a double miss, one per team, Monkey Luffy and KK negative.
Yeah, this close snapping and then the rhythm starting to feel a little more. Michael 1L finding a break there.
Still 2 98s on the board, Hariada and Super. Oh, and High Greeks as well, how could I forget? I pick up the density a bit more. The score leader's just going really in favor of Taiwan at the moment.
Oh, there's 2 misses from... It seems like only 1 miss from kicking a negative.
Yeah, Monkey Luffy did find misses of their own, but it just looks like overall as a team, Taiwan are just having a much better time on this one. It's weighed over 100k now as we get to the speed up SV.
Yeah, so
it's pretty much being the outro.
So much better.
Oh. Hariada dropping the full combo at the end, but I believe High Greeks and Super SSS both managed to hold on. Some crazy scores we see on this one, and you know, for full combos those scores may look a bit low, 960 and 947, just because the maximum combo is only 800. Every note is just worth so many points that just that difference in accuracy just leads to such a huge score difference. But those are absolutely insane scores from those two players.
Absolutely. So at least we have a baseline now for what we're about to see for the rest of the weekend for Note 7. This is a hard map.
It's 2 apiece, and we're going to go back over to China for their next pick. Still a fairly open board. We've gone across quite a few different mod slots, but we're going to dip back into Hidden and go a Hidden 1. I think this makes perfect sense for a pick here from China. The slow Hidden, I feel, generally plays into their favor. And of course, they have that mapper advantage as well. We see some of our expert slow Hidden players for China coming in, Leisbig V and Ukura Risona. saw Yumi
Yes.
coming in for Taiwan.
Yumi
Oh.
loves hidden, apparently. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
This is so sad.
The beef is transcending points in a taiko match.
Oh no.
Oh, we're making a last minute swap out. So we may
Yumi
not be
does
seeing
not
Yumi
love hidden.
after all. We'll have Hariada Polimo and High Greeks for Taiwan here instead.
Yeah, and this hidden
Oh.
one song by Sapir, you can already see like those weird rhythms as well as some 1/6, 1/8 everywhere. So, and this on hidden is especially hard. But China should be confident in this one, as previous weeks showed that China is strong on hidden.
However confident they may be, nerves will always play a factor that never kind of take place in practice. This map has some very technical sections. Already getting straight into it. Super being the first player to miss. Not a great start for Team China. So far,
Accuracy
Taiwan are
seems to
taking the
be-
lead.
Yeah.
Ice
He's
been
finding
finding
a-
misses as well. It's a lead of about 40k. It is definitely possible for China to come back from this one, but Taiwan are in the perfect position right now to take a breakpoint. They'll be seeing their scores. Just better accuracy and holding on to the combos as well for Taiwan. There's another half of the map left to go. They just got to hold on strong.
Everybody hits the stream. Going into the sky, which is a little more dense again.
More misses from Super. Hovering around 65k for Taiwan. And just no signs of misses. The final full combo for China drops.
Is
Kind
also
of in a
finding a
real
break.
trouble here. So that score lead just keeps going up. The first miss for Taiwan is going to make a very minor dent in that score lead. There's not much map left to go. And on the outro, 93,000 point lead in favor of Taiwan on China's third pick.
They take breakpoint. I spoke too soon, apparently, as Taiwan takes China's pick here.
Very, very well played by Taiwan. One miss combined across all three of their players.
They
China
really practiced the
weren't
ball.
far behind. China really weren't far behind in the accuracy either, especially considering Super only getting 32-100, so it just kind of mostly came from those misses, kind of scattered throughout the map. Now Taiwan are going to be making their next pick and looking to keep that advantage in their favor. All they have to do is keep winning their own picks and they can take the win.
Yeah. So what are they going to respond with now? There's someone in the in-game chat spamming Italian brain rot memes. That's what you like to see. Or not. I mean,
While we wait for this pick, I do also want to highlight that the Twitch pick'ems are quite literally 50-50. No one knows how this is gonna go. There's a very, very minor favor towards Taiwan by about 1,000 Osu coins. And I believe on the official pick'ems, it's a bit more favor towards Taiwan at 66% to 33% across 27 votes. So it's so difficult to kind of know who is gonna win this one. Sure, Taiwan has the advantage now in that breakpoint, but China could very easily win one back. Now, Taiwan still have to be very, very careful about what picks they make.
And we're going back to the double time again. We are seeing Thorpe backwards even.
Prog, rather.
Plorg. Plor. Yeah. Oh god.
Ah, that is an interesting note to make. So while the pick'ems are 50-50, more than double, they're like looking at people that voted each. There's way more votes for Taiwan over China. It's just the points are basically equal. So it looks like the kind of two-thirds favoring Taiwan, 1/3 favoring China still roughly holds out here as well. But it's still such a difficult one to decide.
And there's a little fun fact as well. Last week, China had the #1 team score on Double Time 1. But it is a little more difficult, obviously, this week. And the map is a little different as well.
Yeah, we are seeing the advantage for Taiwan so far. There was a single drop from Michael. Have some really tough bursts with finishers and doublets mixed in as well. Looks like Taiwan are just so strong in this one. Polomo does find a drop of their own, but the accuracy advantage is going to keep Taiwan significantly in the lead just now. Misses from Yuumi was going to help China though. They're really looking to win back that breakpoint they just lost. They don't want to be leaving it until later in the match. The score lead hovers around 20k now. The accuracy is going to be so important here. Have some more streams going into a Kiai full of bursts once again.
Yeah, and score seems to go back and forth.
Yeah, it did start going towards China. Got to about 6k, but after that Kiai, they just couldn't quite keep up to match with Taiwan on the accuracy.
So
we're pretty much going into the outro. Oh,
Michael.
Miss from Hariada. Michael, 20k kick a negative, misses as well. Oh, double up.
Everybody.
Oh, okay. That was close for. That was too close for comfort there. The double miss from Taiwan right at the end. That would have gone in favor of China if KK negative hadn't missed as well. I'm pretty sure. That was literally right down to the wire. Oh my goodness
Everybody
me.
fell apart. With Super SSS.
Getting the S rank. Living up to their name. That was... oh my... wow. That was close.
Yeah, everybody falling apart at the last second. We've seen that before. That happened before and the score switched over. So... but this time Taiwan takes this pick.
Yeah, great news for Taiwan, not so great news for China. Taiwan are going to keep their breakpoint advantage. China still need to win it back somewhere. But first they got to win their own pick. They really can't afford to give away any more. They did do very well on Free Mod 1, so perhaps Free Mod 2 could be an option. But we've still got a lot of the no mod pool left open, so... And they're deciding a timeout here. They kind of recognize they're in a bit of a rough situation and they need to kind of plan out their next moves very carefully. So of course we still have No Mod 1 being kind of our consistency map, we have No Mod 2, very tech heavy, No Mod 3, basically pure speed, No Mod 5, our amazing streams, and No Mod 6 being kind of speed tech. As well as Hard Rock 1, which is also very technical, and Free Mod 2, which is more anti-mod, but still decently accessible, especially to players of this caliber. And the tiebreaker, we may have to leave that for later.
Yeah, if China's able to come back after the timeout now. Take the technical timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure which direction China should take here. For, you know, as long as I've been casting these World Cups, just community tournaments, just learning about these players, it's trying to come up with a strategy kind of on the spot for these sorts of teams is just almost impossible. And I'm sure, you know, especially the fact they're having to take timeouts and everything, they're kind of struggling with building up a good strategy as well. But then they're gonna go with the Free Mod 2.
Free Mod 2, yeah. I think they haven't used their timeout to completion, I think it wasn't the full 2 minutes, but it seems like they are ready now.
Yeah. Sometimes just knowing that timeout is there so you don't kind of panic can even itself be helpful.
Definitely, yeah. Especially if the pressure is this hard, this late into this tournament.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we'll have any hidden hard rocks. I'm not sure if we're still waiting to see any roster swaps because we've currently got like a different somewhat roster going on for China here, although some players are in the wrong slots. This map being more towards the kind of anti-mod side of things.
Yeah, I'm curious if we are going to see hidden hard rock there. But hidden hard rock is really difficult as there's sections for both mods that make the gameplay really difficult.
Alright, looks like we have things sorted out. Let's see, will any team have a mod advantage? Is a bigger question. There's been plenty of times this tournament where teams have had a mod advantage, but still lost the point, just because they couldn't kind of handle the map with the extra mods added on. But sometimes it's a risk you need to take.
Absolutely, especially if you want to have this extra point lead.
We're going to see no hidden hard rocks and a mod advantage for Taiwan. We're going to be seeing Hidden on High Greeks, Polomo, KK Negative, and Super SSS, Hard Rock and Hariada, and no mod for Michael O'Neill. So China overall playing it a bit safer, but this could still play into their advantage in case Taiwan just kind of over mods, can't quite keep up with the accuracy or the combos. We've seen it plenty of times before, may see it again. So what this means is Taiwan will have an extra 60,000 score to work with here. And an early drop from Super SSS is not going to be a great start for China. KK negative
as well.
40k lead already for Taiwan, and they have that advantage as well. That's just going to help carry them further.
Even more dense sections are coming up now after this first guy. The map is pretty long.
This is from Polomo.
KK
negative!
Oh my god, that's a chain miss and a half.
High Greeks
as
drops
well.
the full combo, but it just doesn't even compare. Yeah, that's the problem when it comes to streams on slow hidden. Once you start missing one note and you have your reading misaligned, it can lead to something like that.
On the other hand, however, Harry is still... okay.
That was a bold thing to try saying the speed up. But still, over 99 full combo.
99% accuracy, yeah. And yeah, he almost hit it.
Things looking great for Taiwan to be winning another breakpoint with a third of the map left to go.
I'm not gonna say too much, but Michael, damn. I'm gonna say much.
Yeah.
It's still not enough,
we'll
sadly.
keep an eye.
Yeah,
down
just
there.
keep an eye, yeah.
A single eye. But with 70k score lead for Taiwan going towards the outro, it's looking like it's going to be another breakpoint. Ariada does find a miss of their own. That Polomo does as well, but it doesn't look it's going to be enough. As we go into the proper outro now, nothing crazy is going on. High Greeks drops the combo as well. It is 40k. It did shrink a bit, but just not enough. China are going to be losing another breakpoint to Taiwan. Turning this 5-2. And
there you can see how important mods are, as Michael, despite of seeing, not being able to have any mods on his play. So
yeah, the only player getting over 1 million was actually Harry on Hard Rock. 2 misses, all just from that very high SV section towards the end. Taiwan will be getting the next pick, and if they win it, it will be match point. China are really looking to kind of deny that as much as possible, and ideally winning the next 2 picks of Taiwan's in a row along with their own. We've almost exhausted the entire mod pool now, only Hard Rock 1 remains. There's a 5 no mods left to go though.
And I'm not so sure if China really wants to go. Oh, they want to. Wait, no, this is Taiwan.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna hit out the final mod map of the pool, Hard Rock 1.
The question is really, what is a personal computer? And why is it different than all the other computers that exist?
This map is very technical to my understanding.
Yeah, Yes, it is. And this with Hard Rock being extra difficult.
Of course, base OD7, so it'll be an OD 9.8, which has the same timing window as OD 10, as high as it can possibly be without double time. But if Taiwan weren't willing to go into a single no-mod map, surely they must, you know, this can't be too bad for them. Oh. This was no mod 4 in Taiwan's tryouts, so they've all been practicing this already. That is... Yeah, but both teams have had a map in this that was in their qualifiers. Although, yeah, both of them different mod, but correct map.
And this being recently ranked as well. So let's see how they perform, especially with Taiwan already knowing the map quite well from the tryouts. But now, obviously, it's Hard Rock applied, so it's not no mod anymore.
Does make the difference.
The question is really, what is personal computing, and why is it different than all the other computers in
Taiwan off to an early lead through accuracy alone, but we'll get into the more sort of technical polyrhythmy kind of section here.
Yeah, already 40k points in favor of Taiwan here.
I think overall we've seen Taiwan generally favored when it comes to accuracy so far this match, and they're kind of showing that off once again. Monkey D. Luffy just shy of 99% through the first third of the map.
Yeah, Kiai being not really any more dense as the other parts of the map, but still.
Yeah, this map is so accuracy based. It's just
Especially with
favoring
that OD
Taiwan so
9.8, yeah.
much.
What we think the personal computer industry is about.
Over 80k now. Only a third of the map left to go. Taiwan are looking to secure their match point.
Score lead only grows bigger as we head into this last quarter.
Ariada being the first player to miss. Does make quite a big dent in that score difference. Went from 100k now all the way down to almost 60. But if misses from KK negative, it's gonna shoot it right back up in favor of Taiwan. But unfortunately, it wouldn't have made a difference for China, and Taiwan will be taking their 6th point. Winning out on the accuracy overall. A 33-100 full combo from Monkey D. Luffy being the best score in the lobby. The only one over 1 million points.
Super SSS also coming close to that 1 million points, but not as close as Monkey D. Luffy here.
So that will be a match point for Taiwan. They only need to win one more map, and they win the match, advance on to top 4, and will be facing the winner of UK and Chile to fight for the badge. China, on the other hand, will have to win the next 4 maps in a row to take it to a tiebreaker. 2 of those being their own pick, and 2 of them being the 2 breakpoints that they lost to Taiwan.
Yeah, and we only have the no-mod pool left. completely missed out on the entire Nomad pool so far, except Nomad 7, but we are seeing Nomad 2 now.
And I'm going to go with Nomad 2, a team that has very, very strong mechanical skills and hoping to play into that here on the tech map.
And we get to hear our Oz original for this week.
And it's also been said in the chat that that score on Hard Rock 1 by Monkey D. Luffy was the third best score on the leaderboard.
Oh wow.
So getting that match is very, very impressive. Of course, this song being an Osu original by Terminal 11, who is now a featured artist revealed in last week's showcase. So you can head over to their FA listing to check out some of their other songs. They've been producing music for so long, and it's very exciting to kind of see them officially featured, because they've been very popular in taiko over many years just for their just kind of crazy kind of sounds and rhythms that they produce.
Yeah, this makes the perfect tech map.
And here we go. Will Taiwan take the win and guarantee top 4, fight for the badge, or will China start the comeback and the first point of 4 needed to take this to a tiebreaker? This is a fairly long map at just over 3 minutes in length.
Yeah, and it's 3 minutes of weird.
Yeah. Early misses from Monkey D. Luffy. China does have an early lead on this pick. The question is, will they be able to hold it? I think it's crazy that we're according to the map, it was up 2 SS's. You'll never guess what I was going to say previously.
Not so sure about that.
Double miss from Taiwan is going to be great here for China, though.
Absolutely,
It's the best lead they've had for quite a few maps now, and misses from Monkey D. Luffy is going to fully reset Taiwan. Still 3 full combos for China. Still 2 full combos for China.
Oh god. Yeah, but despite that break here, still impeccable accuracy from all the Chinese players.
Absolutely, all hovering kind of mid to high 99s. On this map, that's just absurd. Scoreline is hovering around 53, 54k. But everyone on the side of Taiwan has recovered the combos very well. So China cannot really afford to make too many mistakes of their own from here on. And just these incredibly awkward rhythms and patterning, it's barely tripping anyone up, and when they do, the misses are so clean. Monkey D. Luffy finding one of those very clean misses I talked about. KK negative, dropping their full combo. It's just Michael and L left.
And Taiwan having 2 combos over 1000 as well now. So recovered quite well. Also accuracy looking good, but it's nothing compared to China. It's just holding this much better accuracy all over the board right now.
not very much map left. Might be if he caught out by the burst. Thai Greeks finding misses of their own. That score lead is going up to almost 90k. It's at the end of the map. I didn't want to say it, but Michael O'Neill full comboed No Mod 2. I was the only player to do so. 21-100.
Wow.
986k. That is... How do you talk about this stuff going on? Like, I know it's my job too, but like, it's just inhuman.
Yeah. This song, really crazy that you full combo this for 21-100s only.
Like, overall, everyone with incredibly low miscounts for the type of map this is. But China denying the point from Taiwan. And
Michael saying no accuracy.
What?
Insane.
Tech and sharp but no act had the highest act in the lobby.
No accuracy.
And, you know,
it's true.
Even if you don't consider misses, it was tied with another player. So,
yeah,
your act is just fine. Have more confidence in yourself.
Be proud of yourself.
We're gonna go back over to Taiwan for their pick now. And this is where it's gonna be make or break for China, really. They have to get breakpoints.
Time for no more one. What a classic, made by Ganjuro.
Yeah, this...
Rahat.
Yes. This song is actually a custom, I believe, for the Taiko World Cup. Rahat being a very, very well-known artist within Taiko. Very loved, so, you know, Genjuro being one of the mappers that has really kind of helped popularize their music within the game mode. So it's kind of the perfect kind of combination, artist and mapper. So this one's pretty difficult, full of bursts. Kind of everything you'd expect to see off of a Finals No Mod 1.
And this is just breakcore at its highest quality right here. And here we go.
Again, Taiwan looking just to take the win. They don't really want to give China the chance of taking them to a tiebreaker. So they're going to go with the kind of accuracy, consistency map. Accuracy has tended to play in their favor so far this match. This is the kind of map where kind of every player in this lobby will be good at it. The one team has to win the point.
Absolutely. And so far, Taiwan is looking to be favored here, which it's just the beginning of the map, obviously, but right now, it looks good for Taiwan. Accuracy-wise as well.
Sometimes maps just get decided almost immediately from some early accuracy drops. But we've got some crazy bursts going on here. Relatively, they're fairly comfortable. But anything can trip up players when they have nerves and shaky hands.
Especially only 1 point remaining for Taiwan to take this one
negative,
home.
Finding the first miss of the lobby. It was very clean, keeping the accuracy high, but it gives Taiwan that extra advantage. Oh, decent misses from Polymo there, dropping down to the mid-98s. I'm not sure how, but Taiwan are holding on to this lead despite that big miss.
China needs a little more from Taiwan here for the score to go over for them.
It's only a third of the map left to go. It's hovering around 8-9k.
Very dense with a lot of bursts here.
Speeding up a bit. And that score difference just is not moving.
Kinda need something now for Taiwan. Otherwise this will be it.
Just everyone is holding on so consistently that score difference is not changing at all. The pressure is picking up. There's only a couple of seconds of map left. Final finishers.
Yeah,
And that's it.
that's
No
it.
one misses, no major accuracy drops, and Taiwan takes their 7th and final point, beating Team China.
GG, well played.
Looks like it did mostly just kind of that score difference mostly came down to accuracy. Because KK Negative with the 1 miss, Polymo with the 8 misses. They tied in 100 count, but 2 100 and 4 100 full combo from Harryhada and UMA respectively is just kind of not really possible for China to match after they just picked up too many 100s towards the kind of first half of the map. They held on so strong with Michael and L and Super SSS getting the full combos as well. But ultimately, Taiwan managed to clutch out the point at the end, and they will be advancing on through the losers bracket and guaranteeing themselves as a top 4 team of this year's Taiko World Cup. And it feels kind of crazy to say it, but saying goodbye to Team China at this stage also feels kind of wrong, because they are such an incredibly strong team and they've shown that throughout the entire tournament. But we are getting to the stages now where we really are having to determine who is the best team. And Taiwan are going to continue to be contenders for that title. And next, we will be switching over to 2 more teams who are looking to make themselves known, push to that podium, and potentially be crowned the champions of this year's World Cup. It's going to be Chile and the United Kingdom. Some big name teams here, of course, with Chile also being a bit of a fan favourite to get podium, and the UK being a team that has kind of been surprising everyone, I think even themselves in a way, and managing to make their way into the finals. And even though they've kind of beaten all of their goals like twice over, I think they're gonna kind of really keep pushing for this. They've made it this far. Why give up now? So I think that will be, once again, a very exciting match, but that will be taking place about 27 minutes from now at 13:30 UTC.
Yes.
And we'll be taking a short break there because I don't think we can entertain you for that long.
Nope. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, maybe some lunch.
And a banner for your profile purchasable on the Osu store for $2.50. Do you want to support Team Chile, Team UK? Let it be known to the world. And who knows, if one of those teams goes on to win the World Cup, you get to keep that banner for a whole year. But of course, you can purchase a banner for any of the other 32 teams that qualified, even if they're already out. So, yeah, please consider it, because all the proceeds go towards supporting the World Cup, and it just means that we get to do more great things like this. So, we hope to see you in about half an hour for another really exciting match of this weekend. See you then.
Yeah.
I watched it fall away. right through my fingers. It slipped right through my fingers. You said never let me go. It never worked out fine. I watched it fall away.
universe, the allure of traveling through parallel universes beckons intrepid adventurers. Each universe presents distinct laws of physics, alternate histories, and uncharted wonders. As we journey, we encounter reflections of ourselves and ponder the myriad possibilities that cope us with it. Guided by curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, we embrace the thrill of discovery amidst enigmatic landscapes. This cosmic odyssey, the dance with destiny, reaffirms the indomitable spirit of human curiosity, a feeling that the wonders of the multiverse are limitless.
to see ya. But the truth, I got some kind of amnesia. You crept upon me, said you thought of me fondly. And finally, since we let go, you're ready to say hello. What do you hope to see coming to this place? Said you'd never call up. Now you're all up in my face, in my face, in my face, in my You're like a time traveler. You live to go backwards. You're like a time traveler, running from the future. Time traveler. Time traveler. Time traveler. Time traveler. This area you made restricted, off limits. Thought I would miss it before I ditched it, dismissed it. Yeah, I was timely, put a fallout behind me. And after 3 years of living, you're asking to go back in. What did you hope to see coming back to me? Are you satisfied now? Did you die now? Happily, 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 happily. You're like a time traveler. You live to go backwards. You're like a time traveler.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We had a great break, and we hope you did too. And we'll be very quickly getting on our way with our next match, which will be Chile versus the United Kingdom. Two teams that have a lot of attention on them. Chile for being a bit of a fan favourite for potentially getting the podium this year, and United Kingdom for kind of surpassing expectations so far and actually making it into the finals itself. And even though they've beaten their kind of own predictions and goals, they don't plan to stop there, and they kind of hope to take it all the way as best as they can. So yeah, very, very good stuff there. And, you know, I won't be covering this alone, as I once again have Yasuo with me.
Hi, welcome back. Hope your break was nice and you ate some and you hydrated and you are ready for an intense match once again. Yeah. Oh wow. What a match.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're going very quickly already. We have the first ban out, Chile banning Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, United Kingdom seems to have banned Hidden One.
Alright,
And we are-
seems like fairly normal bans overall. Get rid of slow hitting, get rid of the really high accuracy focused Hard Rock. So that leaves everything else open. And Chile are immediately going to go for free mod 1.
Yeah. The same
Wait.
first pick than last match.
Yeah,
We get
absolutely.
the same first song.
Yeah, China first picked this one against Taiwan and won it. So maybe it's a good sign for Chile. They're going to first pick it, they're going to win it.
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's find out. Seems like we already also are ready. We got good luck, have fun in the lobby already.
Alright,
Looks like players have settled in.
Yeah,
For Chile,
these
we
teams
have
are wasting
Oko.
no time.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Oko, Shibamas, and Muchi for Chile, and over the hedge 2015, Mind Josiah and Los Seis. I hope I say that right. Okay.
Just say Eloise.
Eloise, okay. For the United Kingdom.
Very quickly before this map kind of properly starts, the predictions with the Halo Watcher predictions with 26 votes, is 80% in favor of Chile and 20% for the UK. So looks like there is kind of a bit more leaning towards which team people think will win. But we'll see how it goes down.
Absolutely.
There
And
is
we see
a very
full hidden hard rock.
significant mod advantage, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Full hidden hard rock for Chile. And just one hidden hard rock for the United Kingdom and Manchester City. And
Yeah, Manchester Eloise on the hidden.
the hidden, exactly.
Over the hedge being the first player to miss. Eloise also finds misses of their own. It's a very tough uphill battle for the UK, especially as they find several more misses coming in, as Chile does have a significant mod advantage by 2, an extra 120,000 score to work with. Chimamasa does find the first miss for Chile, but with how many other misses there has been on the side of the UK so far, a score difference of 170,000 is going to be almost impossible to come back from.
Absolutely. Like, not much map left, and 150k went in favor of Chile. Very strong first pick from them, definitely.
Absolutely. And with the style of map this is, there's no crazy incoming diff spike in the final KI. It's just kind of more of what we've seen already. A couple more 1-6 burst patterns, but very comfy ones that all these players will be very familiar with by now.
Oh, Manchester City are finding a lot of misses there, which boosts the score lead to almost 250k now. There's no coming back for the United Kingdom from this one out, and Chile takes the first pick.
Yeah. I mean, worked it very well for Chile here, managing to get a very strong total team score on the 6 mod. Ulco with the 8-100 full combo in Hidden Hard Rock. And Muchi also with the full combo as well. 98.81% accuracy. But, you know, not a great start for the UK, but it was Chile's pick. It was their first pick even. So very clearly kind of their most confident map in this pool. So let's see what the UK decides to respond with here. What is their most confident map in this pool? What do they think they have the best chance of winning a point on?
It looks to be Nomad 6.
Interesting. Going
Interesting
with the speed
pick,
tech.
yeah.
We never saw this map in our previous match. So we're all kind of going in a bit blind here.
And we really haven't seen any Nomad picks whatsoever last match, as we only dipped into the mod pools mostly. So yeah,
Yeah,
let's
but-
see how...
The 2 top Mania players on each team meeting each other. Looks like Chile are going to be sticking with their kind of core 3 roster at the moment. UK making some changes. We have Nathaniel coming in, Eloise staying, and of course Mazionga for the UK.
Yeah, this map is really short, really difficult.
Yeah, I believe Skid said it was the most difficult map they'd ever made.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, when Skid says that, that has to mean something, right?
absolutely. But they were able to full combo on the replay, if I remember correctly. So definitely not possible. That I really, I really hope that's not their real number.
Yeah.
Okay, thank goodness.
No, it's someone else's number. That would be worse, I think.
Do
Don't
not
try it
call
out, chat.
Yuchi at 3 a.m.
He will hunt you down. Oh no. Okay.
Alright, the UK has done very well on these maps throughout the tournament, and we've kind of got the 3 players here who have quite a high skill cap. So if any kind of set of teams can handle the increase in difficulty for these and the crazy fast bursts, it's probably going to be the UK.
100%, yeah.
This is from Yuchi on the intro. Shibamasu also following up already.
Oh. Yuchi really not having a good time here. Finding a lot of misses as well as Yumas.
As Yonga finds misses of their own. But Nathaniel and Eloise and Ulko still holding onto that full combo. More misses from Yuchi is going to give the UK a score lead of 100,000. Eloise drops the full combo.
Yuchi also finding misses again. Dropping accuracy.
Oh, Ulko has
just
also
to
dropped the
94.
full combo at one point. I didn't notice that, so it's just Nathaniel left. Of course, being very, very high rank player, every mode, but particularly 4-key, granting them just the incredible finger control that does find misses. So even with the best of the best, this map is catching them out.
But the score lead is just way too crazy for anything to happen, even at the ending here.
Yeah,
so the UK also taking the first pick.
Very, very confident play overall from the UK there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Very unfortunate choke from Nathaniel at the end with the one miss.
And we are going into Hidden 2. A very quick pick from Chile here. Oh god. Over the hedge side readable. I'm not so sure about this one, buddy.
No, absolutely not. We saw how crazy this one went in our previous match. Hyper, why have you not played the map? You fool. What are you doing? Maybe this is just the psychological play. Chile now think, oh, this map is free. And the UK are actually all gonna UK are gonna double S it, shatter Team Chile's mental. Then they're gonna sweep the rest of the match. Easy win 7-1.
You're not supposed to read the script that far, come on, man.
Sorry, I was busy writing it last night. I went through quite a few renditions.
Okay.
I had to make sure it was still somewhat believable.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Hyper off to the early misses. Oh no. Perhaps this is a sight read.
Better not be.
To be fair, the intro of that map is actually fairly slow, and you know, Hyper's pretty good at the speedier stuff, so you know, they'll maybe do it better there. I might just say finding some misses of their own.
But this is an 80% accuracy, isn't it? Yeah. Below 80% accuracy now for Hyper.
Yeah.
So the score for Chile is kind of going crazy there.
Yeah.
Almost 400k.
400.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mind you'll say having a bit of difficulty as well. Over the hedge, down at 91% accuracy. We still have one full combo for Chile with Chibamasu. Alco kind of got an unfortunate choke there. Michi with a couple of misses of their own, but still at 96% accuracy.
Chibamas just absolutely taking this one. Like, we do know that Chibamasu is really good with hidden, but still on a level like this, going soulful comboing and 99% accuracy is incredible good.
Wonderful we'll be seeing that full combo. We've got a quarter of the map left to go. But I think being real, if any player can do it, it's got to be Chibamasu.
Absolutely, yes.
That score difference is so
going to
far
see
over
1
to the
million?
left.
I'm afraid we are going to see 1 million score.
There it is. Is it possible for the score to just go off the screen? Show us how it's done, Chile. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that's about as good as a pick can go, really.
But what a score from Chibamasu.
Yeah. Ulco really not far behind with 2 misses, 22-100 play there as well. You know, maybe not the best map for the UK, but that's okay.
That is okay.
Realistically, you only need to win your own picks and then win the tiebreaker.
Yeah, and they are
Winning
confident.
your opponent's picks is just an extra bonus.
Yeah, who needs breakpoints? But they
yeah.
are very confidently picking normal 7.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to getting a low score in match, don't worry. I've been there. We're all cheering for you at the end of the day. Gave it all, you showed up. It's like 80% of the battle.
But it's right.
This-
Hidden is entirely gone now, except for Fremont maybe. But
Yeah, I mean, good
They
news
don't
for the
have
UK,
to.
right?
absolutely, yeah.
They shouldn't even need to think about it anymore. And yeah, this Note 7 is kind of crazy. Being so kind of all over the place. But if Team Chile are willing to ban Hard Rock 1, it seems sensible for the UK to decide to go for No Mod 7. It's kind of in a similar vein. Lower in the OD, but the patterning itself is more intense. The UK has kind of so far been excelling at, as I said kind of earlier, with the really high skill cap kind of stuff. And once again, we are seeing that trio of Azionga, Eloise, and Nathaniel for the UK. And we're actually seeing Michi swap out for Teruyama this time for Chile.
Yeah, they seem to be good on this map, so they can actually play it as well. But it is UK's pick, so they really want to get this one. Not give away any breakpoints.
That would be far from ideal. But it is early days into this map. There is a lot of technical sections coming up. The density only increases. And Teruyama's the first player to drop. Score lead is barely in favor of the UK. Oh, Ulco dropping on the
breaking.
burst and does not look happy about that. It happens, like, it's rough. Players seeing the scores. It's very close, but barely in favor of the UK, about 30k. We've still got 3 full combos.
Nathaniel
But
trading with
double drop.
Teruyama.
There isn't a whole lot of map left to go. It's not a long one. Oh, a double miss from the UK. Eloise and Nathaniel. Teruyama does drop as well, but that score difference is flickering back and forth going into the outro. Every single 100 is really mattering here. Teruyama finding a big drop.
God.
But there's still more to go. Mazionga misses. Double drop from Chile. Oh.
Okay, looks like yes. The UK got their pick.
Seeing Teruyama's screen pop back in for an extra note, I was like, oh no. But wow, that was that's what happens when you have these really, really short maps. Once again, coming right down to it with a score lead of 2,851 in favour of the United Kingdom, tying this up 2-2 and going back over to Chile for their next pick.
Yeah, it can be really close, especially like we saw that 1 million point difference before, and now we have 2,000, so it's so easy for anything to happen in the very last moment.
But Chile are deciding to go with free mod 2 now. I was going to say 3. We don't have those anymore.
Yeah, so they do want to challenge the UK with some hidden hard rock again. But this time it's free mod 2, so it's anti-mod. So a hidden hard rock like we saw on the free mod 1 is likely not going to happen. Unless...
It's entirely possible. We didn't see anyone in Taiwan versus China decide to go for it. Everyone played it safe with 1 mod or less. So will anyone do it here? I have a feeling we probably won't see any double mods from the UK. I feel like it's not impossible for Chile though. But they do choose to play it safe. All 3 players on the hidden. Yeah.
Yes. And just over the hatch 2015 with a hard rock. So
yeah, just kind of
advantage for Chile here.
So Chile proving here that they are very much a hidden favourite team over Hard Rock. But they do have an extra 120,000 score advantage here. Team UK deciding to play it safe. Mazionga Eloise on the Nomad, over the hedge. A veteran Hard Rock player just taking the Hard Rock in this one. But this does mean that the experience for Chile here, particularly on these slower sections, is very, very difficult. So if they pick up a bunch of misses, the UK could still take this one just by playing it safe. We've seen it happen before this tournament, so it absolutely happen again.
Absolutely, yeah. And this being anti-mod makes picking a mod in this really difficult, especially for those parts where Hard Rock or Hidden are difficult to play on. And they are those
100%.
sections.
So far it is working out in favour of Chile as they have a 40,000 point lead. Oh, a double miss from Teruyama and Alco. Chibamasu as well. That's the score is now an advantage of the United Kingdom going into the slowdown section, the hardest part for Chile.
No full combos left for Chile.
However, over time, that score lead will go back over into their favour just due to the extra score gains. Over the hedge on this Hard Rock section does pick up. Oh!
A lot of misses there.
Seen that drum spam, that did not go as planned. So Chile do have the lead once again, 35k. But there are still some tricky sections coming up. We still have the 2 full combos from the Nomad players for the UK.
Yeah, despite 2 really high accuracy, 1 really high accuracy full combo from the UK, the Chilean team just runs away.
Yeah,
with
unfortunate
their mod
drop from
advantage.
Mazionga. Terayama finds misses of their own, but just due to the 99 plus accuracies of Alco and Chibimasu on the hidden, doesn't look like the UK will be able to take the lead back in their favour on this one unless something catastrophic happens on this ending. Over the heads hits the increasing SV with Hard Rock. But we're going into the outro. It's 65k in favour of Chile, and there's not much opportunity for the UK to take it back. A triple miss, Mazionga, Eloise, and Terayama seals the deal as Chile get their 3rd point on their 3rd pick. With no full
really
combos from anyone.
Really unfortunate for Eloise, as they missed in the very last few seconds of the map, denying them their full combo.
Highest accuracy in the lobby as well, 99.48, 12 100s. But very, very well played to Chibimasu and Alco with the 2 and 4 misses, with 24 and 21 100s on hidden.
Yeah, but this definitely removes all the hidden picks from the pool, so there's no more hidden left for them to play. There's only double time left, and Hard Rock too, but Chile has been better on hidden so far.
But the UK has been better on these more technical no-mods, and that's what they're going with next. It's of course going to be Echoes by Terminal 11 as our tech map of the pool. Our new OSA original and new featured artist.
Miuchi joining the UK team, as it seems.
I respect it. We accept them with open arms. Alright, what are they doing here? So we might be sticking with Alco, Chibimasu, and Terayama for Chile, and Mazionga, Eloise, and Nathaniel for the UK.
Yeah, another chance for them, for the UK to win their own pick, to tie up again, and keep the streak going all the way to tiebreaker.
Surely we wouldn't see another tiebreaker in this round, right?
Right.
This map is deceptively tricky with strange patternings. I mean, not quite as crazy as your No Mod 7, but it's still up there, and with it being almost 3.5 minutes in length, the kind of physical and mental stamina is also really important, especially when the nerves will be high.
Yeah, intensity only increases from here on out, so it's really important that the players don't chain miss here.
Yeah, it's very much the kind of map where that is entirely possible. Lead is barely in Chile's favour, just purely off of accuracies, and no one has dropped the full combo yet.
Oh,
But Eloise does it
what
right
did you say?
after I say it. It's not too bad though, still in the 99s of accuracy. Still just so close, 13k in favour of Chile, almost halfway into the map.
yeah, anything still can happen. Not gonna say too much about accuracies here, but it is looking good.
You might have said a bit too much for our player at the very
Yeah.
top right.
I didn't even look at that window when I said it, but okay.
Yeah, we still only have...
Oh, okay.
Never mind, we
Crazy.
have plenty of drops now. A double drop for the UK, Eloise, Nathaniel, Teruyama being the only one to drop for Chile. We're giving them a good advantage on the UK's pick. There's some more misses from Teruyama's going to keep the score lead not too high.
Yeah, but the United
the map
Kingdom just
plan.
needs more from Chile to get that score back. There's like a little less than a quarter left of the map. Streams
just
all over the place.
Alco and Chibamasu just really not wanting to let this go. They don't know it, but they do have the advantage. Doing everything in their power to keep it. So if they can secure a breakpoint in this match, it's going to be absolutely huge for them. Oh, double miss from Chimasu and Teruyama. Everyone in the UK holds to that pattern. It's now barely in the lead for the UK. They have to hold on in the final section. There's just the spinner. That's it. They managed to hold on.
That's it. Yes.
I forgot that the outro of the map is a spinner.
The very last patterns of the map.
That is really tragic for Chile, as they pretty much had the lead almost the entire time.
Yeah, they might
also
be
see
fuming right now.
2 full combos from Mazionga and Alco, one on each side. But the UK does barely manage to defend their third pick, and Chile are going to respond with Hard Rock 2. The team that picks entirely hidden on the anti-mod, free mod, is going Hard Rock.
Yeah, on a map we haven't seen so far, as the first match got it banned.
It's Sentinel by Billy Emoto. We have Hyper coming back in for the UK, and over the hedge as well, the seasoned Hard Rock player for the team. Chile are going to be sticking with Alco and Chibamasu, and Michi is going to be coming back in.
Yeah, this Hard Rock 2 has a little lower OD, only being 9.1 compared to Hard Rock 1, which has 9.8. It's a little easier to hack, but it's still way more straining than the Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, I mean, the map just has a lot more kind of consistency kind of stuff going on it. It's just fast. It's pretty fast.
Very fast. Especially in KIs where SV also bump BPM up to like 250. So,
something like that, yeah, like 240, 250. So the reading requirements is very, very demanding. But fortunately, the rest of the map is a wee bit lower, if I remember correctly, so it does help a bit.
Hyper finding
the
it
first
very
mid.
underbig.
Uchi breaks as well, though.
Yeah, and those finishes are really important to hit, but they are as fast as the rest of the map.
Hyper finds some more misses, though, down at 95% accuracy. So Chile do take the lead, about 35k so far. Everyone holding strong through these really high sections. Michi Hyper dropping again. Mazionga matches it as well, though. These streams are really, really long. The SV is high. I'm very impressed because I can barely read this at all. And I'm not even having to play it. But Alco and Chibamasu still on the 99% full combos. Over the hedges as well for the UK, but the score advantage is 150,000 in favour of Chile.
Going into another KI. Mazionga finding a break there. Over the hedge, also losing his full combo. The score lead just goes further in the favor of Chile. 250k at this point. All the
They may
misses
be
from
a more hidden
UK
focused
here.
team, but don't neglect their hard rock skills. So
Absolutely
two full
not.
combos in the final KI.
Just many chain misses from over the hedge here. Ulko missing in the very last pattern.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
the two misses 9 100s from Ulko, but the 22 100 full combo from Chibamasu. As well as Michi's only 5 misses is going to secure an incredibly strong point for Chile there by, what was it, 533k.
Double stuff. Okay, but this means that all hidden and all hard rock picks are gone. Except for the tiebreaker maybe, but we're going
And the
back
UK
to
deciding-
Nomad.
Yep, Nomad has been working well for them so far. Why make any
Yes.
changes? The kind of really
Absolutely.
mechanically intensive Nomads have all been kind of run through. So they're going to go with speed now, with 320 BPM. And we're going to be seeing, I think, a similar lineup as we've been seeing before for the UK: Mazionga, Eloise, and Shirley, Nathaniel.
Probably, yeah. But there might be a little warm-up now after that hard rock 2, so... And it's obviously no mod and no hard rock anymore. But the BPM still being really high.
Looks like Chile aren't going to be making any changes to their roster here. This, of course, being a very recognizable artist, but perhaps not a recognizable song. This one being very, very fast. We're also kicking up the OD as well to 7.7. You kind of have to at this speed, otherwise note walking just becomes a bit of an issue and a potential that you don't really want to be playing with. But since the song is so fast as well, it's also very short at only just over 2 minutes. So ideally, we really don't want to be seeing any misses coming in from any player, as the combo cap will be kind of almost over and done with by the time they kind of get back up to it. The map is fairly short, not much combo altogether, so just gotta have nerves of steel going into this one.
Yes, and we are getting into it now. And of course, we see another BPM increase from last week, and 20 BPM more than last week's number 3. So, even more difficult. Streams, especially KIs, are really, really difficult this time.
One of the kind of big features a lot of people will see is that the patterning is actually fairly simplistic. It's just the density is very, very high. And so far, Chile have the advantage on the accuracy.
I know he's finding a couple of hundreds there. That pushes the score lead further. Also, Mazionga
Mazionga
finding a
dropping.
break.
Now it's going to be rough for the UK. This is their pick. They really don't want to be losing it, but with a break from Eloise, things are looking really strong for Chile. A drop from Chibamasu is going to reset that combo Muchi as well, but the accuracy doesn't drop alongside it. So the score difference is not going to change very much. With how dense and long these patterns are, the consistency at 320 BPM, why aren't there more misses coming out from these players? It's absolutely insane. The 53k lead for Chile on the UK's pick. They're perfectly lined up to take a wonderful breakpoint here.
Still, Oko and Nathaniel both full comboing with above 99% accuracy, which is really impressive on a pick like this.
And there it is. Perhaps it wasn't
First-
expected, as the UK have been doing very, very well on these speed picks. Chile take a break point off the United Kingdom. With only 2 combined misses across their team. 1 from Chibamasu, 1 from Yuchi. But the UK really not that far behind, with 3 from Mazionga and 2 from Eloise as well. Nathaniel and Alco both with the full combos. Chile deciding to use their timeout as well, give them a bit extra time to consider their strategies here. They've achieved that break point, they have the advantage. So now they need to kind of consider carefully what their next picks are going to be, and to ensure that they don't lose that. All they have to do is keep winning their next picks and they win the match.
Yes, or the UK takes a break point away from Chile and we go back to the match being tied. That would be the best case scenario for them.
Yeah, the UK basically just has to hope that Chile picks something that plays into their favour and they manage to win out on them, but that's all they can really hope for. They've just got to keep winning their own picks, hope they can get something else. They just have to wait and see. We're left with quite a diminished board here. We have No Mod 1, the kind of consistency map. No Mod 4, which is like crazy gimmick map, mapped by ZTH. We have the stream map, as No Mod 5. A very risky map to go for. The streams have been catching out many players, high-ranking players, high-seeded teams all throughout this tournament. So you'd have very, very confident to go for that one. But we also have Double Time 1 and Double Time 2 open. No one has decided to go into those yet. I have a feeling that the UK will probably try to go into Double Time 2, just because they did kind of lean towards speed there. They did lose it though, so they may decide to kind of change their ideas. Maybe like a Double Time 1 or something, because it does have the sort of more technical parts with the doublets and everything. Perhaps that'll play into their favour, since they did do very well in the Mod 2, 6 and 7. But we'll just have to wait and see.
I could also see the UK picking Double Time 1, perhaps, as they did really good on the last week's Double Time 1. But once again, this week's Double Time 1 is way harder. So and Oko last week doing exceptionally well on the Double Time 2, which basically asks for the same skill set of just a consistent, straightforward patterning. So anything can happen at this point. So Chile is going to pick Double Time 2. Maybe expected, as Oko maybe wants to get back to his old and basically does the same thing as last week. He says PP farm, so this Just try to full combo the PP farm then, I guess.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because this is where I thought the UK would maybe go. But I guess Chile just kind of have the idea of, well, the UK wanted to go with this, we won it by a pretty decent margin, let's just take it away from them as well and just leave them with even less picks. This, once again, this map is very, very comfy. The BPM is lower as well. It does have that kind of guitar solo section 2/3 of the way in.
Yeah, and also the screams at the end are super scary. One chainless at the end, and anything can happen. We are seeing the same roster as last pick for both teams. Going in. TT2, obviously, same as Double Time 1 being OD 9.83. Really difficult to accuracy, but it should be fine for those players.
Everyone for the UK dropping quite a bit of accuracy on the intro, so Chile have the early lead. Oh, big misses from Ulco on the stream, going into the Kiai. Team UK managed to take the lead on Chile's pick.
Some struggles with accuracy.
Oh, Mazionga picks up misses of their own, passing it back over to Chile. It does keep everything very close though. But overall, Chile do have the accuracy advantage. Eloise dropping quite a bit.
Nathaniel as well, though.
So it's gone from it's anyone's game to 75k in favor of Chile.
Yeah, but we still have the guitar solo coming up right now. The ending screen section as well.
Big misses from Nathaniel. Mazionga also drops the combo. 144 in favor, well, 144,000 in favor of Chile. So a quarter of the map left to go. It's going to be very, very difficult for the UK to try and take a break point back off of this. And Chile are looking to hit the match point. Just the outro stands between them and their 6th point. One final stream. And sitting at a lead of 208,000.
Eloise finding another break.
229,000 with Eloise's misses on the final stream. Muchi with the 5-100 full combo.
Wow. What a score.
Whereas Chibamasu also with the full combo, 98.30% accuracy. Chile now at match point, needing one more win to advance on to the next stage, guaranteeing top 4 and facing Taiwan for the top 3 podium space.
And the United Kingdom picking Nomad 3 here. No 4, right? Wow. Well, we're going into Crazy SV. And as mentioned previously, you see ZDH and you know, okay, this is going to be an exceptional map.
Yeah, the way the SV is crafted on this one just kind of makes it very difficult to identify the snappings. And the technical aspect of this map is pretty difficult as well. You know, the star rating of 6.4 kind of lies, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not 6.4 stars. You see Hyo Shinx joining for Chile for the first time in this match. So over the hedge, joining in back again.
Yeah, this map is all about practicing your crazy reading abilities. So, which team will manage to come out top? Will Chile take the win and advance on through to the next stage of the finals to face Taiwan, or will the United Kingdom manage to defend their pick here and have a shot at going for another break point? Gonna have to try my best not to fall apart laughing with the song, because all I hear is a whistling kettle going off. Someone needs to take it off,
Oh,
off the
no.
heat.
Oh no, I'm afraid I will hear it as well now. Oh goddamn.
So I hope all of our players forget about it.
Oh, I can't stop hearing it now. Thank you.
No problem. Everyone off to a strong start. See, these streams are very cut up in their SV. Azionga being the first player to miss though. And again, so Chile take the early lead on this one. So there's plenty of map to go.
Yeah, song is almost 3 minutes long, so let's see what else can happen here. Younger finding more breaks.
Everyone else still on the full combo. It is now 40k in favor of Chile. Eloise drops. Jivamasu matches it though. A couple of extra drops from Eloise is going to take that score difference from 40k to 60k. Kaoshinx drops themselves.
Just looking at the top of the screen here.
Yeah, over the hedge unfortunately drops their full combo, leaving only one remaining, and what a full combo it is. Helping keep Chile
just
in the lead. More of the map left to go. You have to make up a 55,000 score deficit here.
Yeah, they really want for Chile to find anything, especially breaks.
Chile are incredibly strong on track. Take another breakpoint and just take the win here. Some traded misses between over the hedge and Kaoshinx. Maziong and Kaoshinx once again, but over the hedge. Pick up a couple more. So the score is not budging too much.
Finally drops the double S here, but still this accuracy is nuts. Okay.
I think that's a 1-100. Yeah,
it is,
1-100 full combo from Ulco. Helping Chile secure the win here. 7-3. Chile advance on to the next stage of the tournament, guaranteeing top 4. Well, they will face Taiwan for the badge, for the 3rd place spot, and the chance to go even further in the grand finals. Unfortunately for the United Kingdom, their run in this year's Taiko World Cup is over. But what an incredible run it's been, seeding 10th and making their way into finals top 6 with some very, very tough matchups is quite an incredible feat, especially with a very different roster than they had last year. So a huge congratulations to them. And yeah,
Absolutely.
I very much look forward to Chile on their future match. It will be at a very early UTC time. I do not remember exactly off the top of my head.
It's 3 or 3 UTC.
Alright, so if you're in kind of the Americas or Asia, make sure to stick around for that match later on in about 12 hours. But if you live in Europe, maybe catch the VOD.
Maybe. Or just watch at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Why
You
not?
could do. I mean, it's, you know, this is the match that determines what our podium is. I mean, do you want to miss it? Like, it's pretty tempting to stay up and watch it. But
I wouldn't want to miss this. What I also wouldn't want to miss is buying banners right now to once again support your team that is either still in the tournament or just have something on your profile supporting the team that already unfortunately had to leave the tournament. So just to show a little bit of pride for your team, and you will keep the winning team's banner on your profile for 1 year. So yeah, go eat banners. Tasty.
delicious. But we'll be back in about 12 hours for just the juiciest match of all, Chile versus Taiwan. Who will be getting the podium spot and who will be getting 4th place? Tune in then to find out. And we'll see you then.
See ya.